This is your Fox 47 News Flash.
Welcome to your Fox 47 News Flash from the Digital Newsroom. I'm Chris Lewis, and these are the top stories that we're following. For the first time on Wednesday, the public will be able to watch testimony live and unfiltered in the impeachment inquiry into President Donald Trump. You can watch this live on Fox47News.com's website. Now, during the hearing today, 2 government officials and a former U.S. ambassador to the Ukraine will testify publicly. Their testimony comes out after a number of current and former diplomats, advisors, and White House officials testified behind closed doors to a trio of House committees. The committees are looking into Trump's contact with Ukraine's new president, Volodymyr Zelensky, and whether Trump had pressured Zelensky into opening an investigation into presidential candidate Joe Biden. Backlash continues to mount against the acting Lansing school superintendent getting the job permanently as more parents and community members spoke out on Tuesday night. They showed up at a public forum to say Mark Coscarella is not the person for the job. Even more community members turned out for Tuesday's meeting than last week's, with many of them coming with prepared statements. Those who did turn out made their opinions clear, saying they don't want Coscarella as the superintendent. We are talking about a culture of disregard for and of marginalization of girls' and women's voices. If the next superintendent comes directly out of that culture, I do not know how we can expect to change, one woman said to everyone there. Presenters from the Michigan Association of School Boards asked people to fill out Post-it notes to say what they want or don't want in Lansing's next superintendent. The Post-its were then read out loud. I'm deeply disappointed that I have to say this, but I honestly, not much else matters at this moment beyond having a candidate with no sexual harassment or misconduct, one read. People there clapped and cheered after it was read aloud. Top superintendent candidate Mark Coscarella is accused of sexual harassment and supplying pornography to minors. People who came to the meeting say they're worried about where the search is headed. The Jackson County Animal Shelter is caring for more than 30 animals taken from a home in Columbia Township. This is all after the animal control officer who answered the call for an animal on the loose said that I was dispatched to an animal running at large. Upon locating the animal and returning it to home, I noticed numerous deceased animals on the property, said Animal Control Officer Sean Lutz. Lutz then decided to get a search warrant and reached out to the Columbia Township Police to help with the search. We discovered there was a bigger issue, and we had to seize the animals that were on the property for their own health and well-being. While Fox 47 was at the shelter, we were told we weren't allowed to get any video of the animals from the specific case. There was over 30 animals that were removed from the property that day, including a raccoon, some livestock, as well as some dogs, said Animal Services Director of Jackson County, Lydia Sattler. The shelter is now in the process of pursuing criminal charges. It was a day full of more evidence and testimony in the Jacob Fisher murder trial on Tuesday. Fisher is charged in the death of his lover's husband, Ammar al-Yassari. Tuesday, the court heard from a witness who says Fisher confessed to committing a murder. He said that his wife and child were lost. He also said he was the devil. A witness who didn't want to appear on camera says she saw Jacob Fisher at Rocky's Roadhouse in Holt 2 days after the murder of Ammar al-Yassari. She says that the defendant had been drinking and admitted to murder. So did you hear the defendant say the words, "I committed a homicide"? Yes, I did. After executing a search warrant of Fisher's apartment, detectives looked in his bedroom. Along the west wall, there was an empty package for a camp axe, and then on his dresser, there was a Kroger receipt, said Detective Derek Ward with the Ingham County Sheriff's Office. The receipt, dated 5 days before the murder, listed the purchase of the axe as well as a bottle of bleach. The trial will pick up back again on Thursday at 8:30. Learn more about all of these and all of Michigan's breaking news on Fox47News.com.